Ba go ibulora wa gali pibya ya be maro go ya rora go ba bara ya bula Wait a
Sing groups mark the 30th independence anniversary of Papua New Guinea. It is a time to celebrate, but it is also time to take a look at where this colorful nation is heading.
Today, on 16th September 2005, and 30 years since you become up independent country, Papua New Guinea.
After almost 2 decades since AIDS was first detected in the land of the unexpected, it has just begun to spread like wildfire, killing as many women as men and leaving behind children as orphans.
The big thing now is that HIV is threatening the existence of everyone. HIV, it's killing people.
For more than a decade, authorities ignored the problem. Some hoped that the isolation of the villages would protect them from the spread of the virus. But now they are facing a catastrophe. After taking hold in the capital Port Moresby, HIV is now making the rounds of Papua New Guinea, claiming victim after victim as it goes into the heart of the country. According to the National AIDS Council, reported cases in Papua New Guinea are at least 11,000. Deep in the highlands lies Porgera and the Porgera gold mine. The mine employs 2,000 workers, but thousands of people come to seek their fortune. The lucky ones find employment with the company. The majority find other ways to make a living.
$21 kina. So this is like 5 gram, 2.2 milligram. So me calculating this.
Every day, people come on PMVs from Wabag, Hagen, and further away. They go and come with food and supplies, but they come with diseases as well. HIV/AIDS is one of those diseases.
HIV/AIDS is endemic and is fast becoming an epidemic in this place. So for the first and the second quarter of this year, we've got a total of 646 patients being tested, and out of this, 52 turned out positive for HIV.
If they want to go out and spark or drink or disco whatsoever, that's up to them. Because CHM so when stop finish the Papua New Guinea.
So you clear lots.
Yeah, we are aware and we are clear finish list.
Plenty only spark passing control him all. So there's plenty time only no control him all yet. Na tu smoke nunguti baran finish plenty ting block plenty man. Also na there's like sick two and we come up number 3 sick long program.
In an area classed as high-risk setting, AIDS is now the main cause of death.
HIV lo ya, what's true? Is it true or is it true?
Because day and night, they all there. There's movie in these movie houses. Are they showing any good movies or something there?
I'm showing more new one. Me must honest not talk. Me not gonna hide it.
Not gonna hide
I'm a
it,
leader
yeah,
in this
yeah,
society.
yeah.
Why should I hide this? Just screening bad one. We have people pornography here everywhere. This is all cardia, all Salim, all is like cardia, all screening all blue movie about here, all this pornographic picture. Really worse.
Misa drink, Misa ram. Okay, Misa go to blood test, chol. Osatoga, you know I'm sick. Now, one blood time now. Me, you want them narpla Mary, Mila gola, Payama sick. Now, be told as a Mary, I get sick. Cholo, you know what? Okay, me, Fred Lilo Disla. Me, Fred Lilo Disla, now, Golman's ask him like Lomi. Hey, I like you, Yena. Ina Mibla silly one them. Now, Miss ask him all money. You got safety or no what? I'm sorry, I mean, no what safety. Okay, what if you use stuff?
Is there any practice of safe sex in here? Like
No.
using condoms?
Well, you told him last time.
Yeah.
Last time, me blog lo karem condom come here. Me blog lo give him all back. Now me look him here. Time all marona na, all mombru, all no kelo deflatu.
Only working at you.
Time marona na mombru control all no kelo.
Me walk here na me also me say with drink here all the time me say simple and very too
Lord, what I am stronger too much. Lord, what I am stop good. Emol man Maria and Bakama good because Kamans and Bagarabim, Bibla and Borna, Bibla stop on need long Kamata, so Kamani is walking way long, Bibla long. Stop good. Shimanim lo Bibla yet. Again about all long walking business slowly yet, only like him service lo Bibla sleep Karangi Kogam about or picking dog number.
Kami mi look lo is something in stop long order. Or long place long in him. Silakan pasin and bring him HIV lo come inside. Or can seek, you know HIV that's all. Can seek walk lo come inside. Namba karabim sidan blo mi platu den a planty man walk lo die.
Emigan disla SBS da dosen. Pas da memo sibli dia na em disla an sik ki jimbini sita.
I'm same na. I'm not been swim lo mi blows he got that disease or that sick. So I'm been hate na stop go until I'm go west na mi bla find out. Especially moms find out na I'm putting golos. Lo how sick I'm putting lo treatment.
Em ji nungo jubla sabe benis. Mi bla sabe ni jubla rogi mi bla ya. Altro mi bla ro jubla togi mi bla ro no war mara sin jubla rogi ya. Mi bla no war mara sin ya mba mi bla nda ya wa na mi bla pamu ki meri odrong awasem na ori kiji muari na orende ya.
One more death, one more funeral, in an epidemic that would claim hundreds of thousands of lives. The social implications for this country could be even worse. In a village, the death of a young man like Rex is a devastating blow.
I love my brother. He's my junior. As a elder brother, I used to care for him. I love him. I comfort him.
Bamba sandi, especially blow and blow mas carry lab blow get a time. Plan on him planting borista. Go working blow one blow origin. Must be using him blow long libros like run blood lip, go very good now. Lip blow blame yes blow piece blow by tagi. Doesn't blow working shortcut na. Pani place run or pani more marine around man run and plant time play it. Doesn't blow.
Time mi lugi me HIV work lo come inside. Inga to lik line mi plog lo tok. Long fight him dis binatang. Mi pla savo sem dis binatang em nokat marasin long em.
When I heard that my child and I were HIV positive, I was very upset and began thinking that I would leave my husband and go home to die. My baby was very sick, and my sister suggested that I leave the child with my husband. But it was my child, and I didn't want to part with it. Later, my child died, and at the time of the funeral, my husband accused me of being the cause of the child's death and causing him to be sick also. When his relatives heard this, they didn't like me anymore. My husband told them to get rid of me. I told them, "Why do you hate me? My husband is lying. It was him who infected me. I haven't been sleeping around. I have been staying here looking after the child." After they beat me, I prayed, "God, I haven't done any wrong. Please help me." I tried to defend myself and we fought in public. My husband and his first wife and his family chased me away, and now I am staying with my own people. My first child is here, and I want to care for him until he grows up. I don't want to die soon. I don't want to be with another man. I want to tell those others who are infected with the HIV virus that they should not let worry get them down. They should try to look after themselves and they can continue on living.
Some groups are involved in awareness programs and caring for those who are infected.
Long pasim dis pala sick, mi pala man Mary, young pala, lapun, leader, council, businessman, company members, church, workman, you may all get some work boom one time. Now stop him this pala sick. You know can come up big pala na killing plenty man Mary inside on Porgera.
Many people in Papua New Guinea have heard the word HIV AIDS, but they really do not know the difference between HIV and AIDS. Some of those who are HIV positive are afraid to speak out publicly in case others would make them feel ashamed.
Man belonging here I'm Tylo Sigas and I'm too like dynastabia. Ulta to all na miss afraid na ram.
I'm to know that I'm Tylo Sigage na miles lo kara, miles lo waste my wara blomi. So this like show him also mi get ignorant.
What is HIV and AIDS? Our body is a way of protecting us so that germs that cause sickness cannot harm us. This protection system stops dangerous germs from coming inside the body. We call this our immune system. The immune system protects us from germs that could make us sick. However, the HIV virus has the power to damage and destroy our immune system so that it is no longer effective in blocking germs. Then, germs that cause colds or malaria or TB or pneumonia can enter our bodies, make us sick, and kill us. When the germs can come freely because the immune system no longer functions, we say that a person has AIDS.
Igat triple number 1 rot long hausat disla binatang bule HIV inap lo kalap lo one plausat emi gat pinis binatang iko long nara plausat inogat binatang yet. Number 1 rot long pasin silip kwap one time. Suppose one play emi gat binatang inside pinis lo blood na silip one time one plausat inogat. Okay, lo time blong kwap displa binatang ikan kalap long man o mere usat igat binatang pinis igo long narapla usat inogat longen. One pla rot. Narapla rot long suppose skin blong one pla man o mere emi brook igat suar longen o igat katim longen. Okay, blood o wara blong man o mere usat igat binatang pinis isi now long go inside long displa suar emi stap lo skin. Number 2 rot. ikat narapla rotu lo time mama usat ikat bell na ila karen pikinini long time pikinini la come outside long rot long pikinini ikat bipla birwatu ikan come up bispla time isi through lo baby ikan kisim binatang long blood na warab long mama.
How do you know if you or your partner has the HIV virus? The only way is to go for a blood test.
We offer free testing, and we are happy that the PJV has sponsored all these HIV kits. Okay, so we do the screening.
Okay, this la strip test just rasim screening test, fast test. When film this la off. Now draw blood and blood this la yeah. Waiting 5 minutes to 15 minutes. So 15 minutes time and by test complete. So I'm a quick test. Okay. Bien working this lab finish. Suppose this lab is positive. And we plus try using this lab test. This lab steroidia 1, 2 or 1. Lo confirm this lab test. Suppose I'm repeatedly reactive lo yeah. And we plus referring separative sample lab na referring specimen na kurang lo must be.
One bla worot long look save lo you got this la binatang onong them through lo test. That's all. All doctor ba kisim blood blow you na whole by look him long. Plus also look long end na. And that's all but you find out whether you got or not got. That's all before you go walk him this bla test. Man na Mary or Piginini, you must walk him one bla counseling or call him pre and post test counseling. This bla counseling service semi stop lo pokrapinis.
Thank you straight like you come lo counseling lo test me believe also you making one good choice so me talk thank you straight you know first man plan your man marry all companies so you can feel free lo asking me question na ba me talking you some listening where you need lo sawen
HIV testing consent form this so mo say me one bell lo work in this la test this la voluntary testing.
Porgera joint venture, he got one good policy. I'll call him extended sick leave policy. Suppose one workman lo PJV come volunteer na test long HIV. Na mi blo panima dos got sick HIV. Suppose is stop alright, body block healthy, can still work yet. But suppose this employee where test positive, sick too much, where mi doctor looking at I'm sick too much. Maski mi try best lo give Marsan, refer him. There's a sick winning him. Me kisi manager blogan, yet na human resource manager. Ba mi discuss him, na mi ba put him lo 50% pay until him die.
The Porgera District AIDS Council, the National AIDS Council, Porgera District Women's Association, and Porgera Joint Venture are working together to run a daycare center.
I'm glad information will help you more. Na suppose test something come bam help you more. Okay, secondly, me play like help you more line got him HIV virus please. Almost come na line him. One is under come up the body more. Thirdly, me play like him say no get the family members who said they look at him line got sick or just like I me play like him all come inside. Because one plus something two of them no had marasin. At the moment marasin plug down. Knowledge. One plus something. Okay, number two something. One plus something me plan we got him now, give him now, and family support. Me plan on not give him. That's why mama na papa na Susan na brother. Only must stop now. Only man one time long help him say they got him HIV virus lo family belong him yet. MK and marasin now. That's so now I'm go through lo counseling or say me go finish lo counseling na me looking or say he got hope stuff. He got life stuff. Hey, minimum some do one blaman or married can he got him HIV virus so all can start long time go. Or say more than 10 years, 20 years, all can start go. But big plus something or some only mask is him save.
Almost accept him or some only get finish. Accept him or some only positive. na almost live positive living. And then by all, you know, me no sem you get HIV na, but you die tomorrow in plus at awesome. You can walk in exercise. You can get 3 awesome food. I mean, awesome balanced diet. Na was all get them. Was low after you go to toilet. Or just something lo pass him sick and plus at talking.
It is not easy to go around talking to people about HIV and AIDS. Many people understand the local language, but even the country's most common language, Pidgin, can be strange to them, particularly among women. Some people do not like to hear others talking about sex in public places. There is no television outside town, and radio is limited, so communication has to happen face to face.
We live together in this house, and I try to care for her as best as I can. I don't have a paid job, and we don't have money to buy good food. I got really afraid when she developed sores on her body, but then I learned more about the sickness, and now I understand, and I'm happy to do all I can to look after her.
Masi and Melly are part of a small group of qualified HIV/AIDS counselors in the Highlands. They visit people in their homes. When a parent dies, most often it is the grandmother who is left to care for the children.
Na sigi time o no wari kai ke time mi wari. Begini ni ya mama bla ka ru gwati mi na giving kai ke na. Iko. Ana ya ru mu tim na igona. Mi walu sigi time na kai ke ta. Mi are mo je mo lan sigi nungu do. Mi kamra ya mdo tigi nungu de. Man yang giving sigi o. Liso one bla blo mi na wine and give him sigi. Mi bera nungu duru mi la kati mane.
Man na Mary oli dailo HIV. That's all. Man Mary ino clear to mas. O se mem kissing this plus signa die. So every sa come inside lo family na community. Long line blood display man o Mary die long and osem dokas now that antap long parents long dokas got problem stop every stop yet and then line put in arpla every antap gen lo to plan working compensation inside lo place compensation em sa come up suppose ombla man o Mary make him not la man not die but HIV em bagarabim long enem all money no ting yet lo disla. You got me yet. You got Mary Blue, you still want the Mary Blue, that's all. Why number you find you not nice play young play Mary? Emi no Mary Blue you. Or young man, emi no man blow you, or young Mary time you play looking more same more. This la young mangi no got money now, this la married money, me got money. Emi no man blow you. You no sabe whether me got this lambina tango no. Only way you basave longan, kiss in blood. you sabo say you got this la binatang ano. Now usad man namin kademia la talk out. Em something blongan.
The situation is desperate, but not hopeless. The PNG government, NGOs, the company, and churches are working hard to tackle the crisis. What can we do? Katrina has taken a positive child into her family.
Mi bla pretuna, mi bla la go tromai lo wara. Ortose. Na mi lugena mi tok no ka tika life stablongeni na kam na mi lukatim. Mi to se na mi kisim. Mi no sa lo papa ma blongi tu. Na la casa si stablo mi bin kisimi. Lik tru lik ana lik lek number. Ino join yellow skin blongi. Bu number stop nat na le one number stop. Na all prayed na all karen ko la usigia. Na se ki blood blongi na to got sick. Na la tromai. La tromena one plus stable me doesn't go na kissing.
Some blame money and beer. But can beer and money be responsible for people's attitudes and behavior?
Apart from behavioral change and other things, we say A, B, D, and C. We say abstain, abstinence. We encourage abstinence, maski. No can sleep on the Mary, no can sleep on the man. Lucy, stop nothing. B, being faithful to your husband only, or being faithful to your wife only. D is delay the first sexual encounter. Delay, first time through young boy like sleep on the Mary, first time through young Mary like sleep on the young man. Lucy, you know can start 13, 14, 15, now work making that you be looking here. Lucy, in fact, committee blow talk where they go in up time, you plan married good now. Inside long married. Okay, you do black and sleep one time. Okay, C, committee blow put him condom. Those who cannot fit into the above three categories, we say use condom correctly and consistently.
We need to instill in people value, self-esteem, what existence. But me believe was a bloody all the realizing how important they are in the community. That's why I'll engage the reckless activity. But the moment you me talking about look, you are important. You are needed by your family. You stop now. This child is growing because you are. And this is the technique we use now, more mind workers. I'm telling them that every one of you is important. You are a cleaner, you are working here. You seems like money, you are looking after 30 other Papua New Guineans. We know tribal system of Papua New Guinea. One person you are working, you are looking after the household. So you got to be responsible. No one thing also, this is my private business, how me engage law, sex and business for me. Because this sex thing that everyone loves now is attached with a deadly disease.
Me believe this plus sick HIV AIDS now. One time this plus kind big plus heavy now me play bungy me play facing now. And by putting through testing kind believe na passing me play in the community me play. Passing to muna, passing blow like him na help him narapla. Me believe this plus sick now but challenging straight.
There is no reason why our people should continue dying from a preventable and manageable disease. HIV/AIDS is feeding on lack of knowledge and the inappropriateness of aspects of our culture, of our economic structures, of our relationships. AIDS is not just a disease. AIDS is a symptom of things that have gone wrong in the way we relate to one another, and most importantly, in the way we love one another.